Hi guys, welcome back to Day Trade Diary. Today is a Wednesday, the 10th of June 2026. I'll give an update about what happened in the past 24 hours, namely the 9th of June, which was day 103 of our documented trading journey. It's been a rough couple of weeks, I would say, in terms of the drawdown that we have experienced. However, this drawdown is just part of the strategy because we do need to load up on our buy orders being hit in order to take profit on these orders as the price goes back up. Nevertheless, it's still a very difficult, emotionally tough, mentally tough time to be in when you see these drawdowns and you see your exposure rate going up and up and up without going down. But it's just part of the game, and I'll show you in a second what I mean about that. For Oanda CFDs, we are now 14,620. We took a big hit yesterday because silver prices have basically plummeted, I think about $6 or something like that yesterday, which is a massive drop. We're now 62% exposure for CFDs on Oanda. And for Binance Bitcoin, we're at $9,085 with a massive 89% exposure. So it's creeping up to 100% very soon if Bitcoin continues dipping down to 50,000. Total net asset value is 23,705, and that is a measly 0.74% return. At least we're not losing money since we started 103 days ago. This is just a $175 gain. And this is what our net asset value chart looks like. So quite a lot of volatility. Here was a big dump, of course, and then we went up in a basically straight line up to a point, and then it's been down only. So if it's very much take the stairs up, take the elevator down in terms of these markets. Yeah, especially for assets like Bitcoin or precious metals, where the dumps are very, very violent. So one might think that we should develop a strategy to just capitalize on the volatility on the downside, take short positions, hope for a massive dump. I'm sure there are people that specialize in that, because it takes a lot of wrong tries to finally get it right. For instance here. And shorting, you can only make 100% if the asset goes to zero. But if you go long, you can always make multiples of 100%. You can make thousands of percent, just like how the early adopters of Bitcoin experience generational wealth by just investing, 10,000 at $10 Bitcoin, for example. Okay, so let's look first of all at Bitcoin. We have one buy here. And what level is this? 62,100. There was one buy yesterday. And no take profits. Daily chart looks a bit like this. Whoopsie. Daily chart looks horrible. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, this does not look good at all. Looks like Bitcoin is going to fall off a cliff actually. Back to the 50,000s probably. Yeah. One might argue that, yeah, if I'm so sure, why don't I short it? Yeah, of course, yeah, you're not 100% sure, right? But if history is any guide, this does not look good at all. Yeah, the Bitcoin bear market is not even close to over, just based on the chart pattern here where the breakdown is happening. Okay, Captain Obvious, if you're so sure, then let's short it then. I don't know. No, won't do that. Okay, next we look at silver. It's also another tragic case, just down only from the recent high of let's say $90. It's gone straight down to $63. Let's look at a weekly. It looks very similar to Bitcoin. The chart looks absolutely horrendous. It looks like it's gonna fall off a cliff back to the 50 range. Yeah, so we need to prepare for that. mentally as well. Let's go through the rest of the assets. Bonds, what's going on with bonds? Looks like a lower high, lower low kind of thing. Yeah, looks like a double top here. Everything looks like it's gonna start to break down, unfortunately. Even oil is probably gonna hit our $90 buy order. I have a feeling that it's gonna hit that really soon. Maybe I should move the buy order lower. I don't know. Things are very uncertain. Copper was a strong performer, but yesterday was down as well. Very similar chart pattern. All the double tops everywhere. S&P 500 is finally cracking. We do have a small short here, just to dip the toe into the water. If S&P 500 goes down to 6,000, 5,000, then I think that would be a good spot to buy. So I may start to ladder some buy orders there. And finally, gold looks terrible as well. Absolutely terrible. It's probably going to go down to the 3,000 range. It's completely broken down, the market structurally, if you're a believer in technical analysis. So yeah, that is our update for today. It doesn't look great. Positives, we're still on. We're still positive in our overall trading journey. And also, if I look at this chart here, we are still slightly positive, as you can see on the blue line, whereas Bitcoin is down 7.14% and silver is down a massive 26.48% since we started our trading journey. So all things considered, this is a good result. We are beating the index, so to speak. So like if you take an average of Bitcoin and silver 50-50, if we just bought and hold, we'll be down 16.81%, whereas now we are up ever so slightly. So yeah, take it with a pinch of salt. If if I want to make myself feel better, then I consider that. Yeah. All right. So that is my update for today. Wish you all a very, very nice week ahead, if that's possible. I hope the markets are kind, and any dumps are quickly reversed. Yeah. So wish you a prosperous rest of the week. Take care now. Bye bye.